Howdy, Desert Boy here. So today we came out to the range and shot some steel and some targets. Targets were generally 7 to 8 yards with self-defense, but mostly FMJ ammo. Same with the target for the K-38. And we did have one situation where we shot maybe at about 22 yards with the K-38. Other than that, we also had some steel and practiced on those. And so we used in the Colt Agent and the Smith and Wesson K-38. When the Colt Agent, we used 38 special only in both guns, but we used 90 grain FTX critical defense as the self-defense ammo. Okay, over here I shot Hornady Lite 90 grain critical defense FTX, and I shot the shots 1, 2, 3. Then I shot another, I holstered it, and I shot again as 4, 5, 6. So at 7 to 8 yards. So what I find is this, the sight is lining up the gutter because the sight is black. I may end up putting some white tape or something on it or marking it because it is a little hard to see sometimes. But not bad. And the gun's very light, so I think it's only like 14, I forget what the weight is, 12 to 4, no, it's like 14 ounces, I think, because it's an alloy or aluminum frame, you know, with steel and all the parts that count, barrel, cylinder, etc. But not bad for not having shot it for a little while. In the Smith and Wesson K-38, we use critical defense Hornady 110 grain FTX ammunition. The gun shot very well. Of course, with the 4-inch barrel and with the adjustable sights, it's a very accurate gun, especially with these grips, these nice grips. This was with the Smith and Wesson K-38 off to the right of the target, shooting from the right towards it. As a follow-up to the shooting the other target. And it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it shoots very nicely, and pretty pleased with that. Anyway, that was shooting Hornady Critical Defense 110 grain 38 Special FTX. And the Colt is light, so then it rotates, their cylinders rotate opposite. So with the Colt Agent at 7 to 8 yards, I shot 132 grain PMC. My first shots after I shot 6 rounds on the steel, which it was shooting a little high, I noticed. And the ammunition does say it rises in the first 25 yards. So I shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I shot a 7th round just to practice reloading, reminding myself that Colts rotate in a different direction than Smith and Wessons. Okay, this one over here, this was Fiocchi 130 grain Target Max, and the shots went like here. This group was one group, 1, 2, 3, and then I holstered it and shot again, and I had 4, 5, 6. And they did shoot the Colt both right and left-handed. I actually shot better left-handed with it, oddly, but it has a bit of a, with the 130 grain FMJs, it's a bit of a kick. So, because it is lightweight, I think it's about 14 ounces. Then I went over here, I did a reload with a K-clip from Zeta 6 and shot 130 grain range dynamics, Fiocchi. And first 3 were with the right hand, 1, 2, 3, and the second 3 were with the left hand, which is 4, 5, 6. I can tell you, these bullets, especially with the left hand, kicked a big, hit, got my knuckle a little bit, but no, didn't break the skin or anything, but definitely a different feel shooting the Colt that way. So 7 to 8 yards still. This one over here is right around 34, so it's nickel plated, and the other one has just got this kind of matte finish. This one's from the 80s, if I remember right. It's about a 1983 or something like that. This one here, I figure it's got to be pre-1957 because I can't find, when you look inside, there is no, you know, model number. It's not model 13, model 15, or, you know, model 14 or any of that. You know, it's not even, it didn't say K-38. It has other numbers in there. So I believe this to be a K-38, and it is a nice shooting gun. And so this means it's probably, you know, before 1957. And I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite guns. In fact, I like using it as a carry gun at times because it's just so accurate, and it's just a little large, but very comfortable. So this is 7 to 8 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's with the Fiocchi Range Dynamics 130 grain with the Smith and Wesson K-38. This is a correction over here. This was actually 158 grain Federal lead round nose. So this is actually 158 lead round nose Federal. So, which is really that K-38. If you think about it, that's what this gun was made to shoot. It's probably why it shot so well. I do use the Colt Agent sometimes as a carry because it's very light. But I have to note that, you know, with it, I'm probably going to have to put a little bit of white or something on the sight to make it just a little more visible. But both guns, you know, shoot pretty well for what they're intended for. Obviously, this one's more close in. This one here can do a little bit of distance. So, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's 5. That one might have been there already. This might be one of them. But I think maybe there was 2 hit here. 3, looks like it hit on top of there. 4, 5, 6. That was from about 22 yards with the K-38 shooting the Range Dynamics ammunition. As we Desert Boy always says, be safe out there, whatever you're doing. And I will say, we'll do a little more video talking about which ammo I used and maybe look at the targets. So once again, Sweet Desert Boy always says, be safe out there, whatever you're doing. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye now.